Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Ylands. We can see our glorious mountain from here, even in the rain, but not very well. So I was doing some digging, and with the drill, it was going rather well, but then I found out, is that engine already dead, basically? Then I found out that I needed to level out the floor somehow. So I naturally went and equipped my wooden shovel, and for some reason it doesn't dig into stone. I was able to flatten out the dirt out in front of the cave, but when I got inside the cave I wasn't able to dig into the stone. So I was wondering if I need a steel or a metal, an iron shovel to accomplish that. So if we look in at the tools and weapons, yeah, an iron shovel here I think is what I have to have in order to get this to work. Frag grenade would probably work just as well, but I think I'm gonna go with the shovel instead. So we just need one ingot and one pole. It's been a while since I made poles. Yep, pole, stick, craft. We can take this ingot here then, and we should be able to make iron pitchfork. No, iron shovel. Oh, the blacksmith station. Okay, and it's probably got to be burning and all that kind of stuff too. So let's get it fed, get it lit up, light it up, light it up. I'm ready to go. There we go. Iron shovel. Craft. Is there anything else in here that I want right now? Not really. This horned helmet, probably. Maybe later, though. The other thing that I realized is that digging into the wall there, we end up inside of a cave, which is super dark. And so I need some lights. We could do a flashlight, which might be good. We might be able to learn how to make a mining helmet after we make the flashlight. So let's get that done. And we might... Yeah, because I don't want to craft up a generator to hook it up to these to put it up there. So we might need just a torch light of some kind at first. Okay, energy regulator and a raw glass and a screwdriver. If I can remember where I put my screwdriver at, that would be nice. Copper wires, we need at least 3. Okay, we have them. Raw glass. And is my screwdriver here? It is. Good. One of these energy regulators. Yeah, the flashlight is built in here, it looks like, so that's good. Once this is built, we'll be able to build that, and then possibly a mining helmet. Tesla coil parts? I don't remember having access to that before. I don't remember seeing that at all. Alright, we've got our shovel, that's fantastic. Okay, so let's get the energy regulator. Let's get the flashlight going. Wham. Ha! Yes, we have a flashlight now. It's pretty good. I doubt that it's charged at the moment. I don't know why I keep opening that. Yeah, let's go with copper this time, just to balance it out. But then, yes, let's look and see if it's possible to make a mining helmet. I don't know if it's called mining helmet. Mining helmet, here we go. Yeah, that definitely has a flashlight. 5 iron ingots, a flashlight, and a blacksmith station. There we go. I knew that there was a reason why this was still going. So let's craft up a mining helmet then. Here we go. There is the mining helmet. Sadly, we have to take off our beautiful top hat, but I'm sure in the long run it will be worth it. So let's take our newly made iron shovel and head up here, see if that was the problem. See if this will solve our issue here. Okay, so is our mining helmet on all the time, or do I have to turn it on? Yeah, because it is... Oh, there we go. Okay, it turns itself on automatically. Sometimes, when it feels like it. I guess we're kind of outside, and so it wanted to turn off. Okay, so now we have this iron shovel. Yeah, see how I couldn't dig this piece right here with the wooden shovel for some reason. Yeah, it's still not working. I was worried about that. Now, does this work? Yeah, that works for some reason. And that as well. See, none of this. I can't do anything here to flatten it out. And if I try to use this thing, it's not precise. It is not precise at all. See? Huge hole now. Can I, though? Can I fill in the hole with the shovel since I'm not digging down? No. Of course not. Of course not. Can I... Oops. Fill in the hole with dirt. Come on. Place the dirt right there. There we go. And now can I level it out? Yes, I can. Okay. So, note to self. Dig it deeper than I want. Fill it with dirt. And then level it out. That's kind of tedious. That's kind of annoying. I wish that there was a machine that I could use to level it out. Like a floor buffer type of thing or something. Instead of having to tear it down and then build it back up again. It's really tedious, like I say. But that's alright. It just means more work for me, which of course is perfectly fine. Wow. Yeah, see how touchy it is? As soon as I look at a place that's close enough to me for it to take hold of, wham. The whole thing is dug out. It's just crazy. Alright, so the mining helmet is pretty awesome, but I need to know if I can get it to be the right color. Somewhere around here? I think it was. 2007C? That sounds pretty good. How's it look now? Oh yeah. It matches all the rest of my stuff. Perfect. Perfect. 3 blacks, 1 blue. Let's do it. Alright. Well, here is a cave. I totally dug it out as much as I could, as well as I could. I went ahead and flattened the floor as well as I could. So far, there's still more to do. When I was digging back here, I ran into the cave system down below, and so that was pretty fortunate. I am happy about that, so I will have a staircase down right there. And then, just a couple feet away, I went ahead and dug a shaft, which leads all the way up to the tippy top. Almost at the tippy top. I think this is the highest point of the mountain, right here, where this bush is. Maybe right here, I don't know. But yeah, the shaft leads out to this part of the mountain, and so we're able to build a little lookout tower or something up here if I want to later. Or just to make sure not to mess up the aesthetic of the place, I'll just have some kind of flat platform that we can stand on. I always worry about going down here, because if I land on something, he'll turn off his backpack, which I think is super strange. I wish that he wouldn't turn it off unless I double tap space again. These rocks don't actually exist. I haven't been able to break them. I logged out, logged back in, and they're still here. What happened was I got my inventory full and went to pick them up. They floated towards me and then just got stuck in midair. And so I don't know why or how, but that's what happened to them. Oh, I haven't opened my map since I logged back in either. Yeah, our map data is still here, so that is a relief. But yeah, a bunch of trash on the floor now. This is because after I got through leveling out the floor, I thought, oh, this is a good opportunity to level out the ceiling as well, right? Makes sense. But as I went along, these rocks would fall down onto the ground, and so as I went forward, I would step up, and so that part is not level. This part over here got dug out too much because of some rocks. And then, yeah, so I did what I could. I tried to go slow and steady and get it as level as possible. It doesn't really matter at this point, because after I get a structure built inside here, I'm going to be going in probably in the ceiling up above, and maybe on the outside of the walls, putting in wiring for lights and things like that. So it's not really going to matter how that looks so far, because it'll probably get dug out in the future anyway. Okay, I have these chests out here. It occurred to me that I may have to destroy them because I think the entrance is going to stick out from the wall. It may not, though. I may leave them where they are, bring the slope down just a hair to where it matches up a little more with this, and then have the entrance to the structure actually, what's it called, recessed into the cave, maybe? But yeah, I have plenty of stone and stuff on me, and there's plenty around here that I feel like I need to start laying down a few. Oh man, the lag is real when I start picking up resources. I think it's about time that I start laying down a few pieces here. So, we have all sorts of stone building materials, decorated blocks, yeah, panels more or less. I like that one pretty well. This is like cobblestone, decorated stone stairs that'll come in handy. And we've got marble as well that we can mess with, so that's going to be good. Undecorated stone blocks here. Stone letters, stone chest, of course, we made. Lots of different characters, windows, and statues. A woman statue? I don't remember seeing this before. Oh, I see. She doesn't have a head on. There we go. It's interesting though, still. I kind of like that. Stone spikes that actually do damage to us. Let's just go into the building materials here. So we've got bricks that we don't have with us, steel. We don't have any sandstone on us right now, so we're not going to be building out of those. I may put sandstone inside the building, but for the face of the building, we're not going to be using those. Steel pillars and stuff like that, that's fine. Glass windows is fine. We've also got lamps, which we'll probably set up. I like these without the tops on them, just the straight lights there. Table lamp, wall lamps, stuff like that. We will be hooking up energy and stuff in the future. But for right now, let's start with this other stuff. So I don't notice stone doors. Like, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the doors. I'll have to figure that out sometime in the future. But if we look at these, this makes 4, this makes 1. Decorated stone block. I really like this one as a floor piece, possibly. So it's 2 chunks each. We've got plenty. Alright, so what are we looking like as far as the angle of the structure here? It's gonna have to be something like this. Oh man. It wants to snap directly to the grid instead of being where I want it, which is yeah, a little bit frustrating. I guess a diagonally shaped structure would be kind of cool though. We could see what explore different options with it. Okay, so it's difficult to know where it's supposed to be placed. Let's actually start with pillars, because I was thinking about doing pillars anyway. This is a 1x pillar. We definitely want the tall pieces, I'm sure. Then this base plate. We'll want at least 2 of these, if not 4. Oh, the snowballs. Right. Not enough inventory space. Okay. That's what I was looking for. We've been using stone chunks, haven't we? I guess we just don't have enough. Oh, come on. If I control click, does it drop the hole? Yeah. Dang it. Why is cancel on the left side? It's never the way it goes. Okay. Pillars. Ancient pillars. That's good. So these first, I'd say. That looks pretty neat. See, that sits there like that. Yeah. Yeah, so I think those are lined up properly. Let's see what we can do with these. Alright, like this. And then this one should be able to fit, yeah, directly in between them. Perfect, perfect. Okay, I'm liking this so far. Let's see, these ancient pillars should fit right on top. And I made enough for 3 to go on each side so far. We can do more though, for sure. Yeah, just right on top, please. There we go. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'll probably want 2 or 3 more at least. And this will need to be dug out just a little bit right here. Just a hair. That's probably okay for right now. And it wouldn't hurt for this to go back just a little bit too. Oh, it digs so much so fast. It's really nice, but at the same time, it's terrifying. Oh, I can't pick anything up in third person. I have to go into first person to pick things up while I have the drill in my hand. These stones just laying around, I kind of like them. So I may leave them as decorative stones. We can make a coconut, so that's good to know. Okay. And of course it starts raining. It's got to, right? Yes. I like that a lot, actually. Okay. I don't really want to dig this back right now. So can I... Yep. Yep. Is that on top? It is. Oh, good grief. Oh, yeah. I already kind of like how that looks from back here. I'm going to destroy those chests in the front whenever we're done. But just for the time being, I really like it. Like this. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. So we have the walk-up place now. I'm gonna have to start going up with walls on the sides here. And that's one that I don't know about. Are we gonna be using these decorated stone blocks? This, if we do this one on the outside, right? Oh. Yeah, I should let it place itself. Then we can do this one here. Oops. I thought I had made more of them, but I didn't. Okay. Yeah, and then we can build walls on top of those. So these we have underneath. Yeah. And then these on top of those. Perfect. Perfect. I like it. Okay, let's give it a try though. Let's do that, and then we'll build another one. I want to flip it over. And we want it to go this way. Yeah, like this. Opens in. This one should open in. It does. I like it. I like it. Quite a bit, actually. Enough to keep it around. Okay, there we go. And one on top. Let's go first person. It's just easier for me. Did it not want to auto place? I guess I moved between then and now. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. That's fine anyways. It kind of makes it look like a door frame instead of the solid part of the structure. You know what I mean? Which you may not, because I don't always talk very plainly. Okay, at least one more. Do they look like solid stones when they're stacked like this? Yes. You can't see the line between them. I kind of like that. I kind of like it a lot. Then, though, I want to take these and turn them over. Like this. Yeah. Yes. Okay, I can dig it so far. I don't know how y'all feel about it. But feel free to let me know in the comments for sure. I am open to constructive criticism, always. If you just think it's dumb and you don't like it at all, then I will accept your criticism, but at the same time, you have to understand that that's just your opinion. And, you know, don't be rude about it. Just say, oh, that's not the way that I would build it, or something like that, you know? If you're just gonna be super rude about it, don't even leave a comment. There. Okay. Perfect. Not sure how I feel about this. I might have to place another decorated stone on the front here. I don't know how I feel about that inness right there. What is that called? Depth? Oh. It sounds so solid though. I really like that. And of course we are going to keep going up. I'm not going to stop it. I'm not going to build the ceiling right there. It's going to go up almost to the top of the columns and then over. And I'm not sure what the ceiling material is going to be. I think that's a good option for marble, the light white ceiling. I think people are used to that in their houses anyway, and so I think for me personally it's going to feel more homely. And I think after the little foyer area here, back in the back, a lot of the interior is going to be made out of marble, just because I think it's going to feel more like a secret lab, a secret lair. And so for that reason, I think I'm going to try to use the white marble. And some of these stone chunks I'm going to be using for building materials. Some of them I'm going to try to free place up on the top of the mountain, because I think it makes it look a lot more natural that way. If I can show you what I mean real quick. See? Like this, with those rocks there. At first I was afraid it would was looking really trashy, and those just automatically happened while I was digging the face of this thing out. But I think it looks really good now, and I'm pretty well interested in, yeah, even just dropping rocks here and there. I think it makes the whole thing look really natural. See, I could just rain down rocks from on high. This is a fun and exciting way to free place rocks. Very artistic, I would say. You know, just like me. I'm a super artiste. You could probably tell by now. 'Cause I'm so good at making everything beautiful, just like me. Here we go. Look at it. So good. A couple of small rocks around. Some maybe less marble chunks. Maybe not so much marble chunks because of the whiteness. And also because I want to use them. I want to use them for my build. Oh yeah, 6 in that chunk right there. But okay, this is a start, and I think this is where I'm going to leave it for this episode. I'm going to try to do as much as I can off camera as possible before the next one. Hopefully finish up this entryway at least. And then we can get started a little bit on the interior. I do plan on trying to make different sort of rooms for the different crafting stations, and then yeah, we'll figure it all out as we go, more or less. Of course, a lot more of this is going to need to be cleaned out a lot further back and all that. This when I was building this shaft all the way up to the top of the mountain, I didn't know how low I needed to go, and so I got down to this point and I thought, surely this is deep enough, and I started digging this direction towards the hole. I got tired of it eventually though, and I said, well, I'll just start digging that way from inside here. And so I was digging the floor really down low, so that I could fill it in with dirt and flatten it out. And I got all the way back here and started widening this area out, and I found the shaft finally. Like, wow, I wasn't quite low enough at all. So that was a lot of fun though. Very time consuming, but still a lot of fun, I think. Okay, well that is starting to look like a thing. It looks like a structure, especially with these columns. I really like the columns on the outside, and being able to see them from out here too. They look super cool. It looks like some kind of ancient structure hidden inside the mountain, which is exactly what I was going for. But okay, that's going to be it for this episode. If you want to catch the next one, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description, and feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.